Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Varest, and today I have some things I really want to mention. I want to get them off my chest, especially since after I did the your favorite places video, one of y'all have been mentioning this place, the roots of corruption, and I wanted to go through a few places where I have a hot take and simply explain my perspective. And this is one of them. I don't like the roots of corruption. You heard it here first. I don't like this place. The build is fine. It looks fine. It's red and dark and they blend it well. Cool little archways. The spikes looks cool when they go together. And when you go to the portal itself doesn't look that bad. Look at that. It looks fine. There's lava down at the bottom. The portal looks cool. It takes you to the player PvP zone. So it's not bad. It's nice, right? The problem I have with the roots of corruption, and it's a lot more evident if we look at the map for it, it's not that imposing for what it is. This is supposed to be the root of corruption. One of the hardest, it should be, it used to be whenever, like a long time ago, whenever the server first came out, one of the more like imposing and tough places in Wynncraft. Before they updated and added so much, and like you saw how like there was so much destroyed on the side of it, but now it's like it's just not impressive. Well, ouch. And it really doesn't have that much impact on the story. The root of corruption, and then within 30 blocks all the quote-unquote corruption is just gone. Like, the corrupted village is super close to the roots of corruption and it's impacted by it. That's fine. That's cool. Why not the Tower of Amnesia? Why not Elkhorn? That's just as close. Even Deathless, you could argue, is like it's close enough to the corruption, and it's like it's just not impressive. Like, you have places in Wynncraft. The Great Bridge, which we looked at in a previous video, has so much less importance, yet the build is so much more impressive than this. The roots of corruption just doesn't like have a stamp on the world like other places in Wynncraft does. For example, the ruined Olmec City really does. Like, you have to go through the Eye Forest. It has its own area. It branches out into here. There's a whole forest and a little tiny town that survives just barely. And then there's so much corruption everywhere. And you can argue that this town doesn't even survive. I think that the roots of corruption really should be a lot like the Path to Darkness, like the Eldritch Outlook, where it should be somewhere out towards the edge of the world, out on its own. I get that it came out a long time ago. Maybe put mountains around it. I don't know. I don't like the build. It looks fine. It looks great, right? The build looks cool. Like, is this all that there is to corruption? First of all, I really like these little lava pits, but then it's kind of gone. They're gone. All it is now just like making it a circle. I understand that this is an older place that was made, but still, like, it's just missing so much like potential. There's just nothing here. Like, look, I'm going around the side. If I was just going around, you wouldn't really think too much of this place. There's literally a road. Hold up, where's the road? Oh, this is the road. If you go along this road, you might not even look to your, like, look, you're going through like spikes and there's some trees that are burnt up that look cool, but like, this is the heart of the corruption in Wynncraft. This is where like this story originates, bro. And what I want to quickly jump in and add is this right here. I am standing on top of where the portal is. The portal is literally right here, right? This is where the portal is. I am standing right on top of it, and there's just a normal path going through here. You can literally walk through here and know that nothing important is here. I guess you can see the spikes, and that's cool, and it grabs your attention. But there's it's so absolutely understated. If you're walking above the portal, how's the corruption not here? How's the corruption not in this direction? Like, okay, so like it makes sense why the corruption heads over here to the west, because you know the corruption grows. Why doesn't it grow to the right side over here to the abandoned mines? Why doesn't it reach this water place over here? Why doesn't it reach more into the corrupted village than it does? This is just like a normal water feature. Like, what is this? Like, it doesn't make sense, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there should be more than just this. And obviously, like, my problem with it is mostly because it's an older build. If they were to have built it like now, there'd be a lot more verticality, which it definitely needs. Like, these spikes are, they're just spikes. There's nothing interesting to them. There's no shading to them. They're just black obsidian or whatever block they are spikes, and it's just not impressive. They use, what is it, nether fortress stone, whatever it is, stone bricks, here, and then they don't really use it anywhere else. Maybe they should. Maybe they should use it in other places. I know that they have these little like places over here, and you're telling me, hold on. Another thing that annoys me. You're telling me that a guy can casually have his house here. He can. It's not casual. I know he's part of a quest, and there's like hidden lore around here. But still, like, the fact that like you can just chill out here and it's not a problem is kind of a problem in and of itself. This really isn't like as imposing as it really should be. It looks beautiful, but not beautiful enough as it should, I don't think. So that is my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. I definitely think that this place needs more work on it. It needs an update. It needs something. If you disagree with me, tell me why in the comments. Usually you guys are pretty good at giving me good reasons why I'm wrong. Okay, look, if I told you that this was where the worst thing in the game happened, it'd be very hard. Like, look, you could believe me, but it's like, you've seen the builds in this server, and you're telling me they can just put a few fires and then we excuse the statues of, it looks like poop, bro. It looks like poop. It doesn't look nice. I know it's trying to be corrupted or whatever, but I'm literally, it looks like what I'm standing on is a pile of poop. It's actually, it's not nice. It's just not nice. I like the cracks in the walls. The cracks looks cool, but like, what happened to the black spikes? Why are they just up there? Why aren't they, like, why aren't these black spikes? It makes no sense. I don't know. And then, like, look, I'm usually a guy who loves fires, but there's just random fires perfectly spaced apart to like brighten it up, I guess. Look, and just getting the whole map, I understand why they put it in the middle and why they can't put it on the side, like I said in the beginning, because you want the corruption to spread outwards, but it doesn't make sense why the corruption, if the portal begins here, that it goes to the left, why it doesn't go up or to the right or to the bottom. It doesn't really add up. It should be like, if it was a sphere of red, right? If it was a sphere of red or a circle of red that slowly like gets better and better as it goes outwards, that'd make a lot more sense. But you're telling me that there can be just a normal tree here that's just chilling, and it's perfectly fine. I find that very hard to believe. Literally at the entrance of the root of corruption, there are two more trees here that is just perfectly fine. It's just perfectly fine and chilling. It's so like not impressive and imposing. If you look at where the evil stuff, so Gavel has its own kind of evil place. It's somewhere around here. I don't know if it's this cave or it's one of these caves. The difference is that in Gavel, the difference here is that everything around here is corrupted, and I think it's around here because it's a radial. Oh no, it's over here. This is where the root of the corruption. Radially around here, the corruption gets worse and worse. It's really worse, and it only gets better after like a wall or a natural barrier, like mountains are blocking it or a river blocking it. So like, it's more of a radial like type of deal. While if you go down here, it makes no sense why something like to the right over here. Maybe you could argue the water feature here, sure. But this is just plains right here. Why isn't this farmhouse completely obliterated like this entire city here is, right? It doesn't really make sense. It is not my favorite. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I am curious to see if I'm the only one who thinks this, because I really don't like the roots of corruption. And that is my hot take. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Verast. I play Wynncraft. You should check it out. I'm gonna head out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.